This is Let's Talk About It. So today I am here with part 2 of the evolution of the ragdoll. Guys, I have a really big collection, and if you haven't, you might want to catch the first one. I'll leave the first one down below. So in the last video, we went over the earlier stages of the ragdoll, what we had to work with then, and now we're moving on to popular culture. This is when the popular culture ragdolls started. 1973, the company Knickerbocker came out with the Levi doll. This doll is hilarious. She's cute. She has a bigger sister. She has a brother, I think, a little sister. There's a couple of family members with this. Levi was named after the man who invented it. His name was Levi Strauss. I think that's how you say his name. Well, I couldn't really find too much on the history behind this doll. Just that Knickerbocker manufactured this doll, and Levi is the person that collaborated with him, because you can see here it says Levi and Knickerbocker right here. You can see how they painted on the face. This so looks 1970s. I don't even care. This is a cute one. There's bigger ones, and they're not cheap. She is missing a red hair tie, little ribbon, but she doesn't have any holes. And a lot of the ones that were affordable on there had holes, and this one didn't. She's got the little button, and it's like wicked old. Look at my nails. Ugh! And she's got the little Levi thing. They're so cute. I just love it. So I'm happy to have one for my collection. The nose is all rusty. And she's wicked cute. And she's all denim. Knickerbocker is known for using good materials. So this is obviously good for the collection. Next on the list is another icon, and a lot of people, when they think of ragdoll, they think of her. And without further ado, Holly Hobbie. Holly Hobbie came out in 1974. Holly Hobbie was the name of the woman that designed her, and she used her daughters as the model to create her, and she used to be the illustrator for American greetings cards. After Holly Hobbie's illustrations became a hit at American greetings cards, soon Knickerbocker came knocking on their door to license the right to make this ragdoll. And I'm so happy they did, because I really like how they make ragdolls. They do all kind of different sizes, and they really put a lot of time into their doll. She also has a few friends. One of them is named Heather. I kind of want some of the friends because they're cute, but they look like her a little bit. But they're just like different, you know, but they're cute. I guess the woman that made Holly Hobbie, she wanted her own identity back, because this doll literally stole her identity. That she decided to write a children's book called Toot and Puddle. So yeah, she wanted to like reinvent herself. Yeah, so she's got her little mismatch pattern, and that's what I liked about her when I was younger, when she was like on everything. I liked that she had different patterns everywhere. Like, she didn't have to match. Like, she was like defying the rule of matching, and I really loved that. She was like, yeah, I'll wear this pattern with this pattern with this pattern. I just really loved how she dressed, and she comes with a bonnet, so she's bringing it back to old school. And I have a bonnet I could wear with her. They come in all different sizes. I, of course, get the mini one because I want like more of these, so I always get the mini one so I can fit. I love her in my collection, and she's from Knickerbocker. Holly Hobbie, the Knickerbocker right there. So I love that. So coming in next is 1975, and FisherPrice came out with a doll, and this is actually like mine from when I was a kid, and it is Lolly Dolly. Guys, this is so cute. I loved this doll when I was a kid. It's got a little rattle. She has pink gingham with a pink romper and a little ruffle around the collar. She has leather for the eyes, and this is stitched. She is washable. So moms loved this back in the day because it could be washed time and time again and not, you know, messed up. It was meant for that. And babies love to drool all over this thing, so they were constantly being washed. And there's a little rattle. So yeah, FisherPrice was like, yeah, let me get on that little like rag doll train. So everybody went out and got one of these. Now she does have a brother named Charlie, and he's blue. And there's another one that's green, and I don't know what she is, but I want her too. I want them all. I want all three. My boyfriend's like, you need all three, and I'm like, kinda. Gingham is one of my favorite patterns. I want an outfit on with gingham. Imagine me walking around with a gingham outfit. Ugh, she's got the little bangs. She's 12 inches high too. I love her. 12 inches. That's my favorite size doll. Rest in peace, 1980s. They stopped making them, guys. So when you do find them, if you ever see them thrifting, grab it, because they're worth a pretty penny if you look for them online. I tried to get the Charlie, and he's like a lot of money. I didn't try to get her because I already have her, but I tried to get the boy, and the boy's some money. So, and so's the green one. But I love her, and she's perfect for babies, guys. Okay, guys, probably the most popular girl in my collection out there, like everybody knows who she is 1979's Kenner Toys Strawberry Shortcake. This is the original doll. Her hat is all flat, you know, because she's old, but she's all there. Like Holly Hobby, she got her start through greeting cards, from American Greeting Cards. She was featured on a Valentine's Day card in 1973, actually, but it wasn't until 1979 that they made the doll. She was illustrated by a woman named Barbie Sargent, and it was her strawberries that actually made her very popular with the kids. So American Greetings Cards decided to license her out for the rag doll, and she was made by Kenner Toys. So now American Greetings Cards had two characters from their place that another manufacturer now has made the rag doll. She came out with books, sing-alongs, records, you name it. She was all over the place, and she is still very relevant today. I actually used to watch her stuff when I was young. I loved her. She has a cartoon series, bed sheets, curtains, dolls. She's just too cool. And she's iconic. Who doesn't love a Strawberry Shortcake? And she has like a bunch of friends, like the lemon meringue one or whatever, and the raspberry tart, and the boy, and the little dog, and all that. So she's too cute, and you gotta love it. And I love anything that was created from a card. Coming in at 1980s is my favorite in the bunch. When I got her for this video, when I opened her up new in box, I was very delighted with what I got, and I just love her so much. So meet Teddy Betty Bye. Okay, so Teddy Betty Bye came out in 1980s by the toy company AM Toys, guys. Now, what's AM Toys? It's the toy division of the American Greetings Cards. Finally, they were like, you know what, we're gonna come out with something on our own, because everybody else was taking like our cards and like making dolls out of them. So they came out with a line of dolls, and this is one of them. They also had one that's peanut butter, which she's brown with a dress on, jelly, which she's purple with a dress on, I think. They have one that's like with a cat. They have a princess one. They have a bunch of them out there now. They have clown ones. American Greetings, the toy company, they were famous for things like My Pet Monster in the mid-80s, and they were also popular with Mad Balls. I don't know if you guys remember those. There was like really creepy balls that had like real funny faces on them. So their actual toy company was a pretty big hit. I mean, I loved their toys when I was a kid. And if you try to get a My Pet Monster today, they're like $1,000. So, and same thing with the Mad Balls. The one that I chose to get was Teddy Betty Bye, and she was new in box. This doll came with everything, okay? It came with a bear that has its own pajamas that you could take off. And it's Velcro, so it sticks. She's got a hat that can come off, but I don't want to take it off because I like her looking so cute. She's got underpants. She comes with slippers that you can take off if you want. This is what it looks like without it. That's not all, guys. She came with a blankie and a pillow. So you can, like, you know, lay her down for a nap because she likes to be in bed. I love bed, so of course I loved her. I was so excited to get her. And this is her little tag. Now you can find these online. Not a lot of them are new though, like with box. I didn't find any others new in box. But the back says like good night. Imagine getting this as a little girl, like hooking you up to go to bed. Like I would totally be in bed by bedtime. Like what a good marketing idea to get your kid in bed, right? Ugh. So this is Teddy Betty Bye. They ultimately sold their company to Tyco Toys in 1988, guys. So that's why their stuff is so expensive that they came out with, because it's not around anymore. So yeah, I kind of want peanut butter and jelly in the cat one because she comes with a kitty. So those are the ones I want to put in my collection. But basically the face on them all looks like this girl's face. You see her face? That's what the face looks like on all the dolls, and then the outfit around it changes. So if you just want one, you would be just happy with one. In 1982, we're continuing on with the pop culture ragdoll, and the movie Annie came out, so you know Knickerbocker was jumping on that, and they made Little Orphan Annie. If you don't know who Little Orphan Annie is, she originally was on the funny pages on August 5th in 1925, guys. I didn't even know that. I thought she was just a movie. Here I am in the 80s thinking it was a movie. But in 1930, she made the jump from the funnies to the radio. So she was a program on the radio that the kids used to run home and listen to instead of TV, because they didn't have the TV or whatever. So that's where she was pretty big with the nostalgia part of this video. And then she went to the movies, and she was in theater and everywhere. I'm very proud to have her. I love her little red dress. When I was younger, I loved the movie. I still love the movie today, and I love all the music. I love Miss Hannigan, and I love how she dressed before she was rich. I love that style, that poor draggy looking dress with no color. I love that. I love that look. Let's talk about the doll. She's got curly hair because she's iconic with her curls. And she's the typical Knickerbocker doll. Everything is pillow type, and it's got the little dress. Don't mind my nails. Little Orphan Annie, guys. So next on my list is 1990s iconic Madeline. Guys, you guys all have to know who Madeline is, right? Madeline is a little boarding school girl that is from Paris, and it's a Catholic boarding school, and she lives with 12 other little girls, and she is by far the bravest of them all. She's young too. She's only 7 years old. Madeline's character came from a book from Ludwig B. Melmans. That's a hard one for me to say. He wrote the book in 1939, and then soon it became a cartoon series where I got hooked on it. So there's a few of them. I love the Christmas special. I love the one where she gets the appendix out. See her little scar from that episode. She was made by the company Eden. She has her little book here, and it tells you all about the story. They do their little prayer when they eat. They're so cute. They say, "We love our bread and we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other." Isn't that so cute? But yeah, they go to the zoo and everything. So it's a cute series for kids, and she's such a fun character. I've always loved her. I've always loved her. And when the Christmas special comes on every year, I get super pumped. And she's got her little book, and she's so 1990s nostalgia. 1990s on the dot. And this is her little uniform. 1993 to me was the point with the dolls where they went a little edgy, you know, like horror. You mix a little horror in there or a little edge. You can tell things are changing from the 80s and the 90s. Sally. Guys, Sally is from a cartoon that came out in 1993 called The Nightmare Before Christmas. And she is basically a humanoid that is made from Dr. Finkelstein. I think that's how you say his name. She's made from various materials and stuffed with dead leaves. And she's in love with Jack Skeleton. To me, she's the pioneer of the edgy dolls. Like, she brings the horror to the ragdoll. She's a little more, I don't know, emo. I don't know, do you know what I mean? She's just not like the others, like Strawberry Shortcake and Teddy Betty Pie. Like, she's just a little different, you know? And this is where a little edge never left the ragdoll, to me. Especially with pop culture, because, you know, a movie comes out, let's make the ragdoll. Or they started calling it as plushies, which plush dolls, rag dolls, it's all the same. It's a stuffed doll. I love her. She's actually very popular, very expensive if you try to get the ones that are made on Etsy, because I wanted one. Oh, they're so cool, guys, but they're a lot of money, and I want Blythe. So this one will do for my collection. I got her on Amazon. I'm going to link everything down below, obviously, but she was one that I had to buy for this video because I bought a few dolls for this video, and this was one that I didn't own myself, and I'm glad I own her now. Look at all of her little scars. I have so many scars, so I love her. And her red hair. I'm a sucker for red hair. So guys, the next doll is from 2002, Scrump. From the movie Lilo and Stitch. If you don't know the movie Lilo and Stitch, it's so cute. It deals with like real life problems that happen in the world. It's got like some serious issues they touch on. And this is a doll that got Lilo through her journey. She actually sewed this doll herself, and she often gives it surgeries when it tears. She said there's like bugs and stuff growing in the brains. It's so cute. She's cute. You gotta know the movie to, you know what I'm talking about. But you see what I mean with the edginess of the rag doll. We have these stitches. It looks kind of cool. It's a she, obviously. Comes with a book, the one I got. Scrump gives Lilo some security and company, and because she is lonely because she doesn't have her mom, and her and her sister are in danger of being separated. And the movie's very emotional. I don't want to go through it on my video, but if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. I love what Scrump represents. It represents comfort and security blanket and company, and to me, that's the best reason to own a doll. So guys, my next doll and my last doll is actually just an honorable mention because I don't actually have the rag doll version of this doll, but it has to be mentioned because she is next in line and she is iconic, and her name is Coraline. Guys, I did this unboxing not too long ago on my channel. I will leave it down below. She's awesome, but this is not the rag doll one. I just wanted her more, and kind of wish I kind of got the rag doll for the video. So that's why she got an honorable mention, because this is not a rag. Coraline is a little girl that gets this rag doll given to her by her mother. It was wrapped in newspaper and it resembles her identically. This doll actually leads her to a spooky alternate world. And that's all I'll say on that because it is the honorable mention, and I did just talk about her in another video. But she should be in my collection, and she will be. I just gotta find like a special one for her because there's so many out there. So yeah, guys, Coraline is a perfect addition to the creepy rag doll. Can you see what I mean now? Like, she's gotten a little edgier. The rag doll has gone edgier, guys. So guys, that's all I have for part 2 of the evolution of the rag doll. I do have one more video after this, but we're gonna wrap it up. I don't even know how many more dolls I have, but I have some more dolls and a surprise at the end, guys. So you don't want to miss the end of my last video if you're into this. All the dolls I do talk about today, I'm going to try to find and list below. If you want one for yourself, you can just like grab it up. So if you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.